Thank you for watching this video. Before the video kicks off, I just want to really quickly remind you to check out the Roma Army website for the new merch. If you have a Becky in your life that's constantly trying to get your dick, give her a friendly reminder with these "quit looking at my dick" underwear that she gets absolutely none. Also check out the No Dick new design and the new Roma Army logo. We have new designs, new colors, and really something for everybody. But without any further ado, I better get on to this video before some Becky starts getting the dick. Check out the merch at www.romaarmymerch.com.
What's a scam that's become so normalized that we don't even realize it's a scam anymore?
Probably being a man. Hear me out. The fact that 60% of you just cringed when I said that is evidence of this. You know, the majority of the things that we teach little boys sets them up for failure when they're grown-ups. We teach them when they're small, you need to be strong and don't you cry. But then when they're grown-ups and they don't know how to express emotions properly, we call them toxically masculine. We teach them on the playgrounds, don't you ever push Susie, you never hit little girls, because you're going to be stronger than them, always. But then if they don't grow up to be strong, they think that something's wrong with them, or they grow up and they infantilize women, or worse, they grow up and they end up being abused by a woman because society never taught them that girls shouldn't be hitting boys either. If you're a man, the only birth control made available to you is really a vasectomy or condoms, which means 90% of the time you're relying on the woman's contraception, birth control, whatever, which isn't any more fair to her than it is to you, but women will hate you for that because your anatomy is different. Make it make sense? I don't know. If she gets pregnant and she decides to keep the baby, she can put the baby up for adoption, foster care, XYZ. You do not have that option. Sure, you could run away and do this and that, but there's a lot of social implications that come with running away from a child who's been born. Lots of people feel guilty. The mother will probably tarnish their name. They lose support in the community. It's not as simple as it's put. Patriarchy. We teach boys right from little, patriarchy's bad, it's evil, you need to let women take the lead. But then when they grow up, they realize that women are actually surpassing them hugely in education. They're expected to make the money for the household or else they're not looked at as proper men. And if they grew up in a household with a single mother, a lot of young boys were taught that they are the man of the house now. Very anti-patriarchal. Men are taught that being strong and tall is desirable, but if you're short, you're looked at as weak, and if you're big, a lot of people just stigmatize you and look at you like you're walking around wanting to hurt people. Why are you that big? Are you punching holes in the wall like Kyle? We teach men that because they're men, their voice will be heard the most, but I don't see that at all because mental health is incredibly underdiagnosed when it comes to men. The suicide rate is overrun by men, and anybody who tries to talk about male stigma or male oppression of any form, whether it's fathers, suicide rate, addictions. If you're a woman, you're called a pick-me and a shame to women. And if you're a man, well, you're called an incel, soft, too emotional. And the biggest scam of all, if you're a man and you're facing a social issue that by one way or another was created politically or socially by a man or other men, you have no right to complain about it because that problem was caused by other men. So everything about being a man seems to be a scam.
Don't gotta be oh baby, no, it'll be okay.